Hello, friends. This is the Glassmith Pod. Today I'm joined with Austin, Johnny. My name is Billy. And we're just here to talk a little shit. I think a lot of what we're going to talk about real quick is Las Vegas. Leading up to Vegas, how we're going to do Vegas. And where we're starting with is why Johnny bought this shirt right here.
I bought this?
Yeah, I bought this. I went
Just
to Target.
recently?
Target. Yeah.
Right now?
Target.
Wow.
Why are you trying
not
trying
now.
to steal my style?
3 days ago in the preparation to wear it yesterday, but then I thought about the podcast today and I was like, I could wear it at the podcast.
That's true. You look good. It's a good shirt. Stripes.
What style?
This
Like,
collar shirt with the khakis, man.
So
I came to work
you're the
today
only
with this
person
thing
that
wearing
can
the
dress like
same
that?
shirt.
What were you wearing before
There-
that?
I'm just saying there's a lot of
baggy
there's a lot of
shorts?
shirt designs. Just
I
a lot
wear
of
I wear a
designs.
t-shirt and shorts a lot. Like, dog, please don't tell me you're copying me right now. I definitely
true.
wear black shorts.
I started
and white
this
shirt.
style too.
No,
Anyway.
yesterday you were wearing a button-down and baggy basketball shorts.
Because I got to
Like,
start keeping people
you
like
aren't
you guessing.
starting
I
a
got to get
style.
harder.
You're just
I have to
wearing
get-
clothes. You're just wearing clothes out of your closet.
Obviously, I got to get harder to bite.
I
You know what
just
I mean?
bought a new
Yeah.
pair of
You
clothes.
should definitely like pull up in skinny jeans one day just for
Oh, fuck them up. Yeah. Wait till it's cool out. I'll be rocking the fucking jeans for sure.
Ain't no motherfucker that's gonna copy you on skinny jeans.
vest,
Okay.
dude. You should get a
Okay.
vest.
Enough about my style and my
Sorry. fashion.
Let's talk about this Las Vegas trip.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it a little bit last time. I just want to get a little bit farther into like the minutia. Like, do we have a plan?
We'll see.
Mm,
Okay, how many champs have y'all been to since this one? Because this is my first one. So
I
I've
feel like
only
I've
been
been to
to
4 or
one.
5.
how many? What?
one.
You've only been to one?
And then Glass Vegas.
Well, so I need a teaching. So what would y'all give tips on what I should do on the floor? Like what's the huge?
So my plan is to usually to get as fucked up as possible on samples.
Oh.
Like I go to the first 4 booths I can. I get some kratom here. I get some kratom there. I get a gummy for this. I get a gummy for that, and then something to drink. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that could be a Delta drink. I think as time has progressed, Delta 8. Then last year there was like some sort of kratom mix, like, and then kava. Like I haven't slowed down on anything. I'm like, you got some drink? Let me sample that.
Yeah.
This year, I've hesitated on the mushrooms, but even the first year, I was like, shit, I'll sample everything. So I'm walking around this place on these fucking, like the enjoyable or the gooms. And then I'm fucking 2 things of OPMS deep, just fucking faded.
I don't recommend that at all.
So this year, I'm saying is that I'm hoping that that you and Johnny have a plan about like what are we looking for? Like, is there a targeted approach, or are we just wandering around looking at the overview?
A cool vape, a cool new product, and glass.
The best weed. I think we need to look for the best dispo too. Cause I mean Woodstocks are
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah, as far as a THCA dispo, we
I
got
was thinking that
There
THC
are-
dispo.
There are the people that roll around and are like, I don't like the Woodstock or the Haze Connect. I'm like, man, those are like the best ones we have. So it's like, I don't know, there has to be something good out there.
And Johnny, you say glass?
Yeah, I think one of the cooler things is always getting to bring back like another type of glass. So the glass labs, I think that's what it is. We found that at one of them, and then at the past one we brought back all these things like I don't know the name, but they're the colorful clear ones, and some of them are fumed and they got the color at the top and the color at the bottom. I think they're cool. Like I think it's like a cool concept to like to add one new one.
Which champs won us the computer?
That wasn't.
That was last one.
Yeah.
See, I thought that was one of the things you were talking about.
Yeah, that
shout
was
out,
glass.
shout out Raj at Austin Wholesale. But one of the things we were talking about last time is finding a distributor, or we were talking about earlier. It's like who's like Medusa. Like shoot, we won this Mac. We did all this. Like this is pretty cool. So overall, winning the computer because we found a new wholesaler has also kept us locked in on Zen.
Figuring out the whole.
You know what I mean? Plus, we have what's the company the glass company that they are?
MJ Arsenal.
MJ Arsenal. So now we have this kind of plug on this whole stuff from out of state. So we're not so reliant on what's happening in Texas.
I think it's one of the most badass people we've met, and I think it'd be super cool if we can meet another one because we already know 2 of the distributors going there. We know AWS is going there, maybe representing somebody else, but we know they're going there, and then we know Medusa's going there.
Shout out Kyle.
Ludacris is going to be there. That's actually so we know 3 of the biggest heads that are going to be there. So I wonder like who are the other ones?
Yeah. I usually
Kyle.
I
Kyle
usually
from
avoid
Medusa.
I usually avoid that altogether. Like with like all those distributors, I just walk by them because like I got my distributor. So I'm like, the way I look at them is they're all the same. I think what we were talking about earlier too is the whip, like trying to find the unflavored mid-sized canister.
That'd be crazy if we found that. Keeping like the cool thing about Austin and I going is we're the ones that are always looking for this stuff, and like that, for example, is something that I've forgotten about. But if I had seen that, I'd be like, oh my god, we've been looking for this shit.
How is the ordering plan gonna go? Like it's like how do we run orders to make sure that we're not out ordering all the same stuff?
Ordering the second day.
So the first day is kind of a wandering day. The second day there's like a hotel, like a hotel room coagulation or a dinner time to figure out what we're gonna go focus, like what we need to go back to the next day. Like, oh shit, I saw this shroom vendor. Let's go lock in an order. Oh, I saw this thing. And then what about day 3? Like this is Tuesday, Wednesday. Like we get there Tuesday, so we're there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at day 3.
And that's always the coolest time to catch the best deals. Like anything that you're holding out on, you go back to that person and they're like, "Hey, man, like for real, we'll give you half off."
So we're gonna be there in your kind of prime time, like the day 3 after 3 p.m.
You can really push someone.
That's when you get the deal.
Yeah.
So anything that you're on the fence about, like if we find the Tamagotchi vapes, but they're trying to get 8 a piece, we go back and be like, "Look, dude, $6.50."
Especially if you talk to them for 2 days before.
I like your strategy. I hope we can hold to it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the other thing is like the people. There's always the people that are like, man, well, we're not gonna have this tomorrow. We're gonna sell out. All our pre-orders will be done by tomorrow, and you just gotta like differentiate between the two. Like the person that's actually like, man, like they really aren't gonna have anything tomorrow, and the person that's gonna hook you up.
How do you differentiate?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you get a little more time with them. You know what I mean? Invite them to dinner,
so it's
something like that.
These dudes in Medusa, it's kind of how they'd run it. They'd be like, well, man, if you don't sign up with us today and order your order today, we can't promise that you'll get your order within blah, blah, blah amount of time. And you just got to be like, all right, that's okay. And then you go back the next day and you say, hey, man, so I'm still interested in this, but I want my order within this amount of time.
Day 3, you just kind of mill around their spot kind of in the aisle and then wait for them to come grab you. Like, hey, man, hey, I got it.
So what about that order?
Be like, well, if you want to do it for $6. So have you guys found out a place we're going to eat yet?
No, I haven't looked.
What about a site we're going to see? Like, you guys have already done this Meow Wolf thing, right? You're not going to make me go to this. Like, I'm not going to have to go.
I haven't done Meow Wolf.
I'm not going to make you
But
go.
I would like to go to the...
You guys will go to Meow Wolf together?
I've never been to Meow Wolf.
Dispensary? The big
Dispensary.
one? The big one.
Reef Dispensary? Oh.
The big ass one?
This is where Planet 30...
Dispo.
This is called Planet
13.
This is where it is?
Okay.
That's what it is?
I think so.
I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, I have no plans.
'Cause
I have 0.
21 now.
0. I just like to know where we're going to go eat at
21 now.
ahead of time.
All right, so
and I want to find a good breakfast place so that we don't have to eat breakfast just like at whatever hotel place there is. Because it's like the show doesn't start till 12. We're staying in the hotel that's right on the monorail. So we're only like 30 minutes from it, from our hotel room. But we have the whole morning to eat something good and different. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So I want to invest a little bit of time looking into breakfast.
Okay.
Like some sort of French
is that your favorite
bakery restaurant.
You're lucky in this situation. You're 2 people that'll do whatever.
Like that's the problem, I think, in the situation is that it's like there's like, hey, where are we going to go eat at? Oh, I don't know. Do you even know where we're going to go eat at? And then we end up at fucking Starbucks. This is how it just works. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, did you get anything? Hey, Johnny, can you pick me up a chocolate croissant from the Starbucks? And then we're like fucking in the greatest place to eat at, and we're eating the fucking same shit we eat here.
I won't do it, man. I won't do it. I promise you. We won't.
Yeah.
We won't eat at Starbucks or...
Maybe Starbucks.
Well, fucking A. Let's take a quick break and we'll get right back to it. I'm here for product review with Sir Spice. What you got for us today?
Thank you, Mr. Billy. So we are on here today with the Hometown Hero Kava plus THC. So right now, I never had Kava, but I looked it up, and everyone else seems in the shop loves Kava. Kurt loves Kava, Billy loves Kava, Quinn loves Kava. So I trust all those guys. I don't know about Austin. But this has 160 milligrams of THC, 400 milligrams of Kava, 67% cocoa. I don't like dark chocolate at all. I wish instead, or like a cookies and cream, or like a
like a Nutella. You don't like your Nutella?
Nutella's good.
Okay,
but I'm not
sorry.
It's like a Nutella on my sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's your thing on Kava? You like Kava, Billy?
It's okay. You know what I mean? Like I see it in some drinks and some stuff from time to time. And overall, I believe in it's like one of these old natural things from some countries. I'm not exactly sure where it comes from, except they use it as a calming agent all day. It's almost like a drug for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just trying to spread this into our world. I think overall the active ingredient, how much of it is kava, I'm not so sure. I think maybe it's a buzzword. But Hometown Hero seems to do things the right way.
So, this is what the kava bar looks like. This is like a chocolate bar. And it's just straight dark chocolate, and I hate dark chocolate. Again, this shit is just... What do you trust like the dark chocolates and whatnot? Do you trust like the chocolates?
What do you mean trust?
Like do you still think it will give you like the good nice feeling of like what you had for kava?
Yeah, I wouldn't see why I don't know. I'm not sure about what the medium is. Like, does it matter what it comes in? Like, if it's a drink, if it's a chocolate, I'm sure it's good. I think for me, anything with sugar is delicious. So it doesn't bother me so much that it's a dark chocolate. I like you though, milk chocolate. Milk chocolate's my favorite. The milkier, the better. On the other hand, dark is like sophisticated. So it's like I understand what Hometown Hero is trying to do with this is like put forward like a sophisticated product. On the other hand, like give us some M&Ms, you know, candy coated. What you think about the flavor? Oh, sorry. Shouldn't interrupt. Hometown Heroes, local Austin. Like they were founded here in Austin. I think now their operations are coming out of Oklahoma. But overall, their main market is the Texas market. So they're really trying to serve it up.
You know what? It's just so hard to chew.
Do you think? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What do you say?
Nah, do you think it's just like you need some milk or like?
Yeah, or actually, it's not even bad. It just tastes like dark chocolate. So I'm like, like I'm saying, I'm gonna be here, and you know what? I hope this does hit me, or I hope this does have like a little like I can feel it. You know.
How much of it? Like I know you're not gonna eat the whole thing on camera right now, but how much of it do you plan on eating?
I'll eat half of it on camera, and then I'll eat the other half.
Or not? I'm saying we can cut. You know, you don't have to eat. You know, it takes a while to chew. You might need some. We might need to get you some water, some milk, or something like that.
We only have.
Do a time lapse of him chewing.
Oh yeah, we could do a time lapse of me chewing.
Take your time.
How fast do you think I could eat this?
I think you could eat it really fast. That's good chewing. That's good, solid chewing. But I'm saying, like, give us the overall flavor rating. Like now for dark chocolate. Like you've eaten dark chocolate before. Do you like this better? Do you like it worse?
Yeah, you know what? I actually would fuck with this more than a regular dark chocolate. Like, let's say I was a kid and for Halloween someone gave me this and I didn't know it was kava shit and it was dark chocolate and I don't like dark chocolate. I would probably eat this because this probably it tastes exactly like chocolate.
All the parents are always worried that this is what's happening. So basically, you say you can't taste the kava.
Now you know, and that's the thing. As a kid, I'm looking at this as myself.
Like it just tastes like chocolate to you.
Yeah, it just tastes like chocolate. So I'm like, damn, I would be fucked. I would be way too high, or I would be like way too like I don't know.
Man, you're gonna eat that whole bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cause I'm sorry, spice.
Cool.
Tell him. All right, we'll be back for the effects afterwards.
All right, we will be back for the effects afterwards of this kava. I'm gonna eat this
Hometown Hero Kava chocolate.
Hometown Hero kava chocolate. Y'all go try it after this review. I'm gonna rate it at 9 point something. But
all right.
Okay, OMG, you guys. Hey, welcome back to my show. Hey, it's me. It's the diva. It's me. It's David. Always. Sorry, I was looking at the viewfinder because I'm self-obsessed. Anyways, I'm here with my good Judies. We've got Caitlin and LA.
Hi. Howdy.
And we have gathered here today to let you guys in on a little secret. So we're actually planning a little Monster High photo shoot for back to school, and I'm so excited. And so I literally had to gather some people here who I literally knew were like also obsessed with Monster High growing up, to like really like give people like I don't know like the tea. So like people know like what it is like before it even comes out, because like there's like a concerning amount of people who like smoke weed but somehow don't know about Monster High. I'm like, can y'all actually wake up?
No, actually though, because like I grew up on that. Like
Same.
I'm surprised like not a lot of people talk about it as much anymore.
I think Monster High was like a big like generational gap for some people, and if you didn't see it, I don't know, like the people who want to be cunt aren't as cunt because they haven't seen Monster High.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we, hey, keep it cute.
Hey.
Keep it cute. I am also just so excited for this photo shoot because I think that it's like, I don't know, we're three people who have very much been like if you like Monster High, you just know like the fashion is tea. Like it's just like it's actually untouchable, and so it's literally like the fact that we're getting to like we get to like OMG like kind of like replicate that a little bit, and that's like actually really exciting.
Which I am really excited about because I'm gonna talk about your doll collection, the Monster High doll collection, because that shit is crazy. Like you like put the like dresses on, you do the hair. Like I'm like okay. I'm like excited to see what your vision is, because like I'm like I've seen the dolls that you've like decorated and everything, and I'm like damn.
I do. Okay, so like I do love like getting just like a new doll. There are some new ones that are out that I like still haven't gotten that I like really need to get. Those are like OMG. But anyways, like I love like boil washing their hair. Like I make them look cut to the feminine or what. Like outfit is tea. Like hair is tea. And I love getting the G3 dolls, even though I know that y'all are not a fan of G3.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Sorry. After they went to like they went to where Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After they went there, I stopped watching. After it went off like the web series, I was like.
And the only one on Prime Video is like the animated, and they're like little kids, so it's like.
Oh my God,
as-
no! We can't look at G2.
Yeah,
we
it's
can't look at G2.
Not
That's
something I'm a fan of.
That's actually evil. That's actually evil.
Cause like I've seen that one movie since. It's the one with like the skull. They go to the Skull Island or whatever.
Skull Shores.
Yes. Yeah. That's the only movie I've seen since.
See, like I don't know. To me, literally, I think Skull Shores is one of my favorites.
I did think it was really cute.
Because it was just
very
like, granted,
did
it
love
is
it.
like very nostalgic. Like I don't know. I just remember being like, man, fuck Gil.
No,
Like
actually,
Laguna's
though.
racist ass boyfriend.
Laguna, get a hold of him.
I know, like he's literally making you feel better because you're like a saltwater fish.
When I saw that, I felt so bad.
The
I
tea's
wanted to
hot.
save Laguna myself. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Laguna, get out of there.
I
get out
became
of
like a
there.
feminist in that moment. I was like a fissionist. I was like, I stand with you, fish. Y'all need better boyfriends, fish.
Calling them out, huh?
No, I don't care. I'll say it. Hold your Monster High boyfriends accountable.
Exactly.
Okay, but like, who is y'all's favorite character?
Mine was Claudine. I'm a big Claudine fan, and I'll tell you why. Solely because I love werewolves, and I think if it comes to werewolves or vampires, nothing against Dracula, but werewolves is where it's at. I'm a huge fan, and her style. I was Claudine for Halloween one year, and I ate.
Shit, no
like,
way.
I think
I've always wanted to do that.
She
I've always
gave
thought about
like
it.
her confidence. She gave like her like just like. I feel like. I don't know the way they did it with like a almost like a black personification of a werewolf, which is great. Like, she was eating it.
Yeah, no, she ate.
That's why I feel like Monster High was so special for so many people, is because it's like they were able to like kind of touch on like touchy subjects way before the time like it was like kind of like acceptable to put it in a kids show.
Right.
And I feel like it was because it was Monster High was created by like a gay man. So it's like
I didn't know that.
yeah, Garrett Sander.
Hey,
We
shouts
love
out Garrett Sander.
Shout out
yeah.
Garrett Sander.
Shouts out.
But yeah, and that's why their outfits are so like alt and everything is because he was like, oh okay, well like how do we appeal to like the tweens? Went to
Appeal.
the mall, the tweens were all going into Hot Topic, so he was like, oh, let's go with this like alternative like fashion and ate it up.
No, they did.
Look where it got us. So
Yeah, no, I had like a few favorites. Like I think I really liked Venus, the flytrap.
oh my god, yes.
I really loved her. I loved her hair, like especially her hair. I think that's why I loved her so much. I loved the half shaved head, and it was like bright pink, and then the bright green hair.
The
It was
doll, the Venus doll.
The Venus
my God.
doll was OMG. Like, I would always lose the like little vines that were around her wrist. So,
Like seeing like going specifically to Walmart and going to their toy section is like nostalgic. I remember when my mom stopped buying dolls for me, started buying dolls for other people, and it got to the point I was just choosing Monster High dolls I wanted. Like, please, if we could just spend a little money this way towards the only thing I really like as a female, like
my Monster High.
exactly like Monster High.
Yeah.
Uniting force, you guys.
It brought us all here.
Like, okay, so I feel like my favorite was obviously Frankie. Because, like, I
Obvi.
don't know, Frankie inspired so much of my, like, love for plaid and everything like that. But also, like, I don't know, I had so many other favorites. Like, I loved Twyla, Boogeyman.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They made her autistic in G3.
Oh.
Go figure.
Yeah. No. I did love Frankie.
I also love Cleo. I won't play about Cleo. Oh, also, speaking of Cleo, our good photo shoot sister Kaya will be being our Cleo. I'm going to be Frankie.
I'm gonna be Draculaura.
I will be Claudine.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's go. I'm
So
excited.
exciting. So exciting. Okay, but anyways, we will jump back to whatever the hell you were just watching. We see you soon.
3 minutes. And we're back. I'm back here with my guy Spice, who just is product reviewing this Hometown Hero THC plus kava dark chocolate bar. It looked thick as fuck. Tell me, give a quick review on the hour or two later.
The kava was really good. The bar was really good. I think it was just. I also drank it with like chocolate milk though too.
Help wash it down. It looked really thick. Like
Yeah.
it looked like a bit actually like a hunk of chocolate.
Yeah. I also smoked a little though too. I smoked some of those new pre-rolls we had.
I saw you laid out on the floor. Was that just because of the bar, or that was just overall just how you're feeling?
I was just tired a little, I think.
Like overall just tired.
Yeah, I feel good though. But
what,
it was
what
good.
are you gonna do now?
I'm probably gonna eat the rest of my Popeyes I have in that fridge.
So after you've eaten it, what would you rate it?
Like a 7.5. I couldn't give it like a full 10 or like a full like 8.
You say edibles don't really hit you,
Yeah.
but you think this one did?
Well, probably because I also smoked. I smoked like a while ago too, so just because that adds to the factor. But it was good though, and it wasn't a bad taste either for edibles. So I don't really like edibles either because the taste is just. Ugh.
Okay. All right. I've always experienced with the Hometown Hero, they're on the strong side. Like, so when they say it's a 80 milligram, that shit really is 80 milligram. But anyway, fucking for me and Spice, product review on Hometown Hero.
Product review.
All right, this is the Glassmith Pod Sports. I'm here with Joe, and today I'm basically gonna spew some Laker hate. You know, like let's first.
Whoa. that was out of the blue. Where did that come from? I thought we were talking sports, man.
Let's first run the easiest spot to hate on the Lakers is Bronny James.
Just how you gotta talk in some mic.
Mm.
You gotta
Oh, my
talk
bad.
right into it.
Here, pull it to you.
Boom. There we go. Is that better? Y'all hear me now? We good? There we go.
So Bronny James, subject to start this off. Me and you actually in the talks we've had feel slightly different. I think nepotism is a huge part of the world, and therefore what Bronny's doing is kind of to be expected.
Yeah. But, just because something's expected doesn't mean that it's right, I mean, there's a lot of people that got passed up on. There's a lot of people that could have benefited. As a Lakers fan, that could have benefited our team, our roster. That could have been a better pick. But because, he's LeBron's son.
How
He's on
would
our
you
team,
use the number 55 pick or whatever it was?
I don't know, scout, do some research, find somebody who, could be,
European.
Ben Wallace went undrafted and ended up becoming like a defensive player of the year. Like, it's possible to find like hidden gems and stuff like that, but because of that, because we drafted Bronny, we got a wasted pick.
See, I'm kind of the other hand is that you have this guy that has enough talent to be there, sort of, but that he has hyper more support than anybody else. So it's like, is his talent there naturally? No. But if he continues to work hard and he continues to have the support of the entire network that he has around him, he can succeed for a long time as a run-of-the-mill NBA player. Like, where I kind of agree with you is that he could probably never be a full, like, starter. Like, he's never going to, like, lead a championship team or be the point guard be the starting point guard.
Yeah.
But, like, a serviceable guy off the bench, like, what does it take to be that? It's nepotism anyway.
I mean, he has potential. I mean, obviously, when you're the son of an athletic freak like LeBron James, you have the potential to be anything you want to be. You could probably go to the moon if you wanted to. But Bronny James, I don't know. Just based on the performances we've seen so far, and I'll give him credit the past 2 games that he's played. He shot really well from the 3, and he plays really solid defense. But again, I think he could just really benefit. He could have benefited from doing another year, especially after like going everything that he went to. Having that heart condition and having literally to like relearn how to walk. It's just he needed more time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he could have just paced himself more, and could have came into the league a year later. But I feel like LeBron was just so focused on being able to play with his son. And I don't know. I mean, I don't even think Bronny was that focused on it. I think he was kind of just
as a Lakers fan. So you're disappointed in one way, right? Like you could have used the pick on some more talent.
Yeah.
In another way, you get to keep LeBron. Like if
I don't like LeBron James. I don't want LeBron on my team. I just want to make that clear.
Tell me about this.
What? That I don't want LeBron on my team?
Yeah. So you're just.
What do you mean
not
he's
here for
expensive and he's
so you're-
old? What are you talking about? What has he done for us? I mean, what, he won us a ring in 2020? How many years ago was that? He got rid of all of our like young good players. He got rid of my favorite player, Lonzo Ball. He just like traded half the roster, and now we're garbage.
Really? So in your perfect world, Bron and Bronny would be shipped off to Dallas. Or they'd be doing their thing in New York City or for the Nets or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
go back to Cleveland.
I don't know what you would really do. I don't think anybody else really wants LeBron either because he kind of just takes over franchises. That's
so. Does it bother you like that the Lakers kind of run it? That this is how the Lakers operate?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been about glitz and glamour. That's always been the Lake show. I mean, that's how they've been doing it since Jerry Buss took over in the 80s. So.
Big names.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just what they've always done. But for most of the history of LA, they've had the talent to back it up. And now we're kind of just focused on the glitz and glamour of it all. Even like LeBron, like breaking the points record, like the whole season was just focused on that. It was just focused on LeBron's record. We were garbage that year. Like we were trash that year. But they're trying to keep this image, uphold this image,
which is a little bit for the next star.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that Anthony Davis is like it's already past time for
Anthony
him to
Day Davis?
Okay, so Anthony
always
Davis
injured,
as
bro.
the next, so
Always
Anthony
injured.
Davis would have been like the hope as the next star. But now that Anthony Davis, you say Anthony Davis.
Anthony
Davis. That's
he's always day to day on the injury list. Yeah. I mean, he has potential. I mean, not even. He's old now. I mean, old, but like, he's in his 30s. He's kind of in his prime right now. Yeah. I mean, once LeBron leaves, we'll have the money to build around him, and maybe we can put something together. But yeah, I mean, the best ability is availability, and when you're not available, well, yeah, what are you doing? I don't know. It's hard. I feel like load management and all the rules regarding that have changed in the past season, I feel like have helped out a lot with that, and we saw a lot of players play more than they've ever played before, and I feel like that played a lot into it. And so we got to see a lot from Anthony Davis this year, but just with the roster we have now and with the money we're putting into like LeBron and fulfilling his fantasies of playing with his son or whatever, I don't know. We're kind of in a hole.
What do you think? So if you're the Lakers GM, you ship Braun and Bronny somewhere for whatever you can
Rob
get.
Pelinka's not going to do that.
Some picks. I'm just saying, if this is like, if you were in the perfect world, you get rid of both of these guys. So LeBron goes and Anthony
Well,
Davis
no,
goes.
I could. I mean, now it's too late. Now
move
that
is
we already
Anthony.
re-signed him, I feel like we gotta get pieces. The fact that the Lakers didn't sign anybody this offseason pisses me off so much too. Like, we didn't sign anybody. We lost people and we just didn't sign anybody. And we were already garbage this year. Teams got better. I mean, some teams got better. The Nuggets are supposed to get Westbrook, so they're probably.
So you think the Nuggets? Well, okay.
That's
okay,
what's
it.
supposed to.
Okay,
happen.
so
But anyway, that's
so
besides
do
the fact,
you wouldn't? They can't move Anthony Davis for 2 stars.
No, it's too late. They've already committed to it. LeBron and AD have been together for too long now. They're already comfortable together. LeBron re-signed. Yeah, it's all about making LeBron happy now and trying to be the team that he stays
And
with
AD
when he
isn't
retires.
super hungry to win now. He's
No,
willing
I
to,
think he
he's
got his
willing
ring.
to
No,
kick
I don't
it.
think he's hungry. Not as much as he used to be. He got his one ring.
And
He's
they
kinda-
have the Lakers have a post LeBron plan.
No, I don't think they do.
And what would be yours? Like LeBron goes, or you're looking to legit build through the draft, or there's a star that you.
Well, that's what we're supposed to be using 55th picks on, but we're using it on his kid.
Is there an up and coming NBA star that you would be like, man, I hope the Lakers move for that person?
It depends. Nah, I mean, we're talking 2 years down the line. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's players. If we're looking at high school players, I mean.
But that's still development, so you don't
Yeah,
think
exactly.
like
There's high school rankings don't really matter.
so if
in college as well.
Ant says I want to go to the Lakers are gonna they don't. This is
That's
not.
not gonna
This is
happen. That's
something
not
you
gonna
see.
I don't think there's many people that want to be in LA right now, just with how things.
Well,
have
not
been
with
managed.
LeBron, but in a post-LeBron world, LA is still the best spot to be.
Maybe, I don't know, because nobody wanted to play with Kobe after the post Pau Gasol. Like, that was. It was just
All
Kobe and a
by
bunch of young
himself,
cats.
waiting
Yeah.
for it
And I'm
to
thinking
go.
maybe that's how probably AD's gonna end
And
up.
Davis is willing
You
to
think
do
that's
that
gonna
at the
happen to
Lakers.
Anthony Davis? You think
Well,
it's gonna
that's
be like
what
Kobe just
that's
playing with a
what
bunch
I'm
of young
questioning
kids?
is why
Playing with Bronny and Scottie
why
Pippen Jr.?
Davis does that. Like, why would he want to do that? Like, why wouldn't he say, hey, get me out of here. You, Brian, you can get your points. You can get another big man in here, a young guy and let Jackson Hayes get some more minutes or something.
Because Anthony Davis doesn't have a spine like that. He doesn't even have enough gall to take the scoring reins from LeBron. He's not gonna step up and be like, "Hey, man, this is my team." It's
Because he
LeBron's
should
team.
have his own. Basically, he
Especially
should
with
have his own
JJ
team
Redick
with a
coming in
couple
too,
shooters
like
or
new
something.
head coach, like somebody that got
You-
cooked by both of them. Like, this isn't gonna go well. It's gonna
You
be a
think
bad season.
JJ has a positive impact over Darvin Ham?
Yeah, I think he'll be better than Darvin Ham, but that's not saying much.
He has kind of probably a kick and cut style, right? Like where he's gonna try to send somebody downhill, like LeBron pick and roll, and then a kick out to some type of shooter.
Maybe, yeah. I think with his 3-point shooting, I think there'll definitely be a focus on that, and hopefully we'll be able to develop there, and maybe that'll help with Bronny's development of his 3-point shooting. But I don't know. We
No,
suck at
Bronny's
shooting
not
threes.
getting minutes though, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Maybe if he
not-
continues to play like this in summer league and then
And not G
preseason,
League.
maybe I don't know.
Okay.
He may play garbage time minutes to start off. I can't see him playing meaningful minutes though.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Gotcha. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come right back. Talk about the predictions for the rest of the league.
And now a word from our sponsors.
And we're back. So, we just talked about the Lakers. Tell me about who's going to win the championship.
Man, I mean, this upcoming season, that's a rough one because Celtics kind of just kept the same roster. They just pay everybody more. So, they gave record-breaking contracts to Tatum and Jaylen Brown in the past 2 seasons. And they got money for Derek White, too. And so they're probably just going to stay the same. But I don't know. There was a lot of injured teams in the East last season. And the Celtics kind of had an easy path there, not going to lie. So I don't know. That's gonna be a rough one. Yeah, Celtics just I just don't know who's gonna stop them. I mean the Nuggets, but the Nuggets plan on signing Russell Westbrook. I just don't see how that's gonna benefit them in any way.
I think it's I'd look at it if I was the Nuggets is that I just didn't come out of the West. I was a little bit surprised that Denver didn't win the game. It was a game 7 against Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
It was 2-0 Minnesota,
Yeah.
and then the Nuggets dominated
Yeah.
kind of that whole 4-game stretch, and it was 3-3, and I was sure the Nuggets were gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really surprised they didn't. So
Yeah.
I would still go, like, if I wasn't so confident that the Celtics were going to run it back. I hate to be the guy, right? But Jason Tatum is underrated. Like,
Oh, yeah,
he's
no,
better
I
than
don't-
people say he is, and he could be the best basketball player in the league. There's just too many people around him. Like, his stats are held abnormally low for somebody of his talent. Like, he could be on a different team 33 points a game.
Yeah, I don't know if underrated is the right word. I don't feel like he's underrated. I feel like maybe he doesn't get as much recognition as he should. Or maybe not even that. I feel like the media kind of just shoves him down people's throats, and people don't like that, and so they resist. People just don't like, being told what to like for the most part. Unless it's like, somebody marketable. But I feel like Boston, the NBA has become so focused on pushing Jason Tatum. Like they've been pushing him since he was drafted in the
I
NBA.
agree. Likability level is so low.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, people just, I mean,
he has the most talent is why they push him.
Oh,
But, like,
yeah,
it's
no,
like it doesn't make
100%.
sense that he's the guy who can talk to the media the best, the dude that knows the plays. He has the jokes. His teammates love him, and they put him out in the public. You know what I mean? The girls think he's hot. He passes in the focus groups, but he really doesn't pass the public test. if that makes sense.
And it's crazy too because he was like statistically he led like the Celtics in almost every individual like statistical category, and he still didn't win Finals MVP or Conference Finals MVP either. And it was just like, I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, people just don't like him. I mean, he's corny. He's a goofball. He like even during his celebration, he was copying like other NBA celebrations. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was like quoting other people. It was like,
You're like a basketball kid.
Yeah,
like a
it's
basketball
just like-
nerd kid.
Yeah, bro.
And
And then the whole
Jay-
Kobe thing too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's cringy.
Yeah, he's really just.
I don't like Jaylen Brown either, but I do like the rest of their guys. Like
He's
Derek
moving.
White, like Spur. Like, I can't believe the Spurs didn't get him
Yeah,
back.
it's true. Dang, yeah, no, I forgot how him and Patty Mills. That was a
Oh
time.
man.
That was a time.
Yeah. I really like Derek White. The whole squad. So me also, I think Boston
Danny
overall is
Green.
going to be the winner. I think the biggest up and comer this year will be the Spurs. Like, I think Chris Paul, with the addition of Wemby, is really going to take off. Like, that goes from a team that won 20 something games, and I think they probably push 45, maybe even 50. I think they're in the running from my man from New Orleans, Brandon Ingram.
That's not gonna happen.
That's a Coach Popovich type of guy. Like when he got Steven Jackson back in the day.
I just don't
That's
think-
who Brandon
I just don't
Ingram
see that
reminds me of, is
happening.
Steven Jackson. Just
I-
kind of fucking angry, stoner, fucking like that shoots when he wants and does what he wants. And
Steven
somebody-
Jackson, shout out Steven Jackson. Shout
I'm
out.
saying
Now
this
it's at the Palace.
man, I like both those. Like I said, Steven Jackson, one of my favorite players. Yeah, I'd love to see Brandon Ingram on the Spurs.
Yeah, I just don't see how the Spurs would make that happen. I just don't feel like the Spurs have. I mean, I guess with Wemby, they have a lot of pop. They have a lot of leverage in pulling people in and having Chris Paul come in now. But other than that, I don't know what other moves they made. They brought in Harrison Barnes. I saw from the Warriors, or not from the
Yeah.
Warriors, but he used to play on the Warriors. Who was he? I forgot. Who he
I
played for
think
recently.
Harrison Barnes is good to be on. Like, is good for a winning team.
It's
Like if you were
depth.
trying to win some games, you get a guy like Harrison Barnes. I don't think he's gonna put you into Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, they need.
That's
more
why we need
pieces.
Brandon Ingram.
I think they get first round. I think they make playoffs. I think they might sneak into playoffs or play in. They might make it into the play in and then make it into the playoffs through that.
What who's your like your sneaky team?
My sneaky team.
Yeah, like who's either coming up or is gonna get into the finals? Like other than Denver or Boston. Like either a come up team or a team that kind of sneaks into the top spot.
Oh, the Rockets. The Rockets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I respect what. I mean, Jalen Green over there. He's been doing his thing. Oh, and the Grizzlies. I feel like people forgot about the Grizzlies and John Morant.
John Morant's back.
John Morant is gonna come back and he's probably just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. All the 12-year-olds are gonna come out with their little braids.
Yeah,
Start
he's a
grading
regular
again.
season guy too. They
Yeah,
win a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
games because of
man.
his energy.
Yeah, he's
A little
If he can
Westbrookish.
stay out of trouble, I don't know
Yeah.
what his whole situation is.
Yeah.
Bro just likes to. I don't know. He just likes to flash it on camera for some
The
reason.
Grizzlies
man.
are a good one. What do you think is going to happen with the Timberwolves?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like not that they're overhyped, but I feel like there's a lot of expectation on them just because how well they did this year. But they're losing pieces too. I mean, but they also got Rob Dillingham, which was like.
That's a good pick. The Spurs. Fucking Spurs. Let him go.
Yeah, no. But
I
I mean, I
couldn't
don't think he would have
believe
fit.
that
I don't
shit.
think. I mean,
So?
That's.
Oh,
I mean, he got it, but that's how Pop rolls.
Is Dillingham is the fucking guy.
No, he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be an amazing scorer. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't think Pop would like him in his system. That's just not how Pop plays.
That's why.
That's not Spurs
That's
basketball.
why I think we're gonna get fucking Brandon Ingram. All right. Any other quick predictions you got?
MVP this year. I don't know. Maybe Luka. I feel like Luka could maybe win it if he locks in this year, especially with Clay. If Clay can lock in with the shooting.
I think Dallas is gonna be a 1 or 2 seed. Like it's gonna, instead of it being Dallas is the 4 or 5, right? Like as they've been, they win the regular season games. They just know that they were already there, and that if they had the home court and they had the easy path, I think they'd do it. So Dallas is a good sneaky pick.
Warriors might be pretty decent too with Buddy Hield now. He's just mini Klay Thompson. Yeah, I mean he has this. Him and Curry have the top 2 most made threes.
I hope the Warriors can do
since 2020. They have the most made threes since 2020. Both of them.
Fucking A. All right, this has been the Glassmith Sports with Joe. I'm Billy, and now back to our regularly scheduled program, Glassmith Pod. I'm here with Johnny, Kurt, Austin. We're gonna give a little Trump talk. Like, basically, this dude just got shot in the ear. Almost got shot in the ear. Did he get shot in the ear? Was it fake blood? Was it an inside job? What y'all think about this? What about you, Johnny? What's your theory first?
Real blood. Like, he definitely got really shot in the ear, for sure. 100%. What?
How would they fake that? Like, they didn't do CGI on all the newscasts.
The guy was a really good shot.
What do you mean CGI?
Well, like if it was fake blood.
There's literally photos with the bullet. Yeah, there's literally a photo of the bullet.
Dog, one photo of one bullet. Like, you don't... Fuck out of here. You ain't never... You like a man on the moon, too, huh? You ain't no conspiracy theorist whatsoever.
Wait, you don't think that there was a man on the moon? You don't think man on the moon happened?
I agree, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I know the truth.
I thought you had the hardcore... I thought you had the conspiracy. So, okay, lay your shit out.
And the motherfucker, like... somebody trained this kid to shoot the bullet, obviously. He wouldn't have known how to do that otherwise. Somebody trained him how to make a bomb. Obviously. How the fuck else would you know how to do that otherwise?
Obviously.
Who trained him?
I don't know.
Democrats?
Yeah. No.
Questionable.
No, yeah, Democrats.
Inside job.
Democrats wouldn't train
even more questionable. Like, what if Trump did it himself?
That's my
I'm saying,
whole...
that's my conspiracy.
Is it the dude that Trump... This was an inside shit. That's why all the Secret Service, all the security was so bad. And the kid was just supposed to shoot into the crowd. Somebody was supposed to die for sure. Trump wasn't supposed to get hit. But he had the little blood pack. He goes down, puts it to his ear, wipes his face. He's got this little blood on his shit because he fucking went back. Everybody said they already knew that he was going to go to the RNC with this huge patch on it. You think you're ever going to see his ear looking all fucked up? They're going to be like, nah, he had cosmetic surgery. Like, fuck off. Like, it's going to be this thing, like, that goes down, like, did he get shot? Did he not get shot? That's the Democrat side. The Republicans' conspiracy says that Nancy Pelosi and the fucking, like, the Bush family put up a fucking shooter on this shit. Like, they tried to get it. And he just because of God.
Like he did 9/11.
Because of God and Jesus, fucking, Trump was saved. Jesus stepped in and said, fuck, he turned his head.
Wait, so what do you think?
Time.
Like, what's your...
Okay.
Like this guy doesn't have a conspiracy. This guy doesn't actually have... He doesn't believe anything.
This is the hard part, and I'll try to explain it as quick as I can. I'm a Meet the Press truth person. So whatever Meet the Press says, that's the truth I'm going to believe. Like, there's too many facts. There's too many things out there. Like, is there a moon landing? I don't know, dog. Meet the Press says there is. Like, they'd fucking laugh you off the screen. Now... We're about to be in a Trump world, I think. And I think all of the media has already started to adjust. Like, the top heads like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, all the big tech money. They just did, like, Trump's vice president is this dude J.D. Vance, who is a tech guy. Like, he's like basically, like, as they would refer to, a tech bro. So Trump has already started to take our media and our world towards that direction. So Meet the Press is going to follow.
Wait, what's your conspiracy? Do you think did he hire the person? Did Democrats hire the person?
Just
some guy?
This is just a shooter.
Okay, I don't know what they said.
Meet the Press says there was a shooter. We're still trying to learn.
Yeah,
we're still trying to learn more.
That's what I think. Overall, like, I think that some guy got a gun. He shot in the crowd. He shot at Trump, missed, probably because he's 20 and not that good of a shot. And now we're in, like, this world where now...
How do you get a ladder there?
Okay, but then why did
Where did the ladder come... Oh,
Okay,
if he brought a 9-foot ladder in a car that's the same size as your car?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, he put it there previously?
How did then nobody notice it just sitting there?
I guess.
What you think, Austin?
Well,
You
I'm
don't even
just
have a theory.
I
Like, what do you mean? Like,
I
guess?
don't need
Like,
it.
so
I don't
what's
need
the
it. I don't
answer?
need a
What's
theory.
your
This guy
answer?
this
Like,
guy
he
got
brought
on
it
the
with
roof
him?
through a ladder.
How did he get the ladder there? Like, how do you know that
Maybe
there
he
was
brought
gonna
it
be a
there
ladder
3
there?
days earlier.
Why-
Maybe some guy like you put a ladder there in order to climb up on top of the building, and then he forgot it there because he got too stoned, and then
And so
this
this
guy
was just
climbed it
planning
up.
on that. This guy.
Oh,
was just planning on there to
this
be a
guy saw it
ladder?
happen. Yeah.
So
So
know,
Maybe.
I wish they didn't
Hold
kill
on.
this guy so that we could figure out why he was there. Because I feel like that
If
point
Kurt was asking the
point
questions,
to a
we'd
lot
never
of.
find out.
I'd
How-
point to a lot because like you were saying, if it's just a shooter, why would he just shoot Trump and why would he not kill
Shooter
him?
shoot.
Like, bro, why would he
Any-
just shoot his ear?
Well, he didn't shoot him in the ear on purpose. No way. No.
Well, I'm
like,
saying
Why
maybe
do you
he
think
did.
didn't do it in the year on
Maybe he
purpose?
did.
How do you
Like,
know?
maybe that was his purpose.
Because
Maybe his purpose
the
was
odds
to
that
shoot
he
him
was
in the
that
ear.
good of a shot is just so unlikely.
What do you mean? There's motherfuckers that are that good of a shot. You don't know anything about this dude. You know nothing about this.
But what
dude.
about how he's
What
so?
I do know about him is that,
Dog,
as far as I'm
you
aware,
know
not
that he had to-
military.
if he was a shooter, he had to die, right? Like why?
Duh,
how
no
the
matter
fuck, like
what.
Austin said, I wish he would have lived. Like, in what world
Yeah.
does this dude live?
No,
None.
no,
he's not.
This dude's always did. That's why the conspiracy is going to get to start. This is going to be great. This is going to be good for us in the long term. This
No, it's
Trump
not. This is
conspiracy.
the only reason it's not going to be good for us is that this almost guarantees that Trump wins. All the Trumples are now going to.
What's wrong with Trump winning?
Oh God, he tried to overthrow the government.
Well,
And we did
I
that
don't.
shit
I
from
don't
Great
like
Britain.
if. Yeah, but we did it justifiably. Trump did it.
What
because
if he was trying to be justified?
He's,
Like, in
do you
his
think,
mind,
so
he was
wait, hang on. So
justified.
do you think that Trump was justified in trying to overthrow our government
No.
on January 6th?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, so do you want Trump to win another presidency?
Where were you
or
on
do you
January
want, or do you,
6th?
I was sitting on my computer watching all the riots.
Where were you?
You were just watching.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
weren't there.
What were you doing?
I didn't even know the riots were happening.
That's crazy. Really? You had no idea.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest things to happen in the U.S. and like
No, I just live under a rock, Kurt.
a different kind of rock than me though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What were you doing on January 6th? I bet you were in the Capitol.
Right,
Mhm.
yeah.
So
I
the
bet
same
I bet
thing.
you pushed
So
Ashley
look,
Babbitt in
Meet
front of the bullet.
press. Meet the Press thinks that was fucking a great blow to democracy. So do I. You see what I'm saying? That's what
So
I'm
you're
talking
just a
about. My
sheep,
meet the
man.
like I'm essentially a sheep.
What are your
It's-
thoughts?
Like, well, it's too
Did
hard
you
to
watch
know.
Listen today?
It's too hard to know what the real truth of America is.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh?
what's the truth in this world? What?
What?
Like,
What?
what you guys want to talk about? Go
I
ahead.
thought he said something to me.
You did.
Why'd you assume it was to you?
Go ahead, Johnny. What you got to say?
No, I was just
Tell the
curious.
class.
What'd you
Chaz.
say? Say
Why
it.
did you think
So-
it was? Why did you think it was addressed towards you?
It just felt like it. Like I don't actually know. I don't even know what you said. I just felt like it was addressed towards me.
Just talking in the microphone.
Okay. Okay.
These guys, man.
Seriously, man. Can't even have a focused
Can't-
conversation.
Impossible with this guy sitting next to me. He's too entertaining. Like when you can say so many dumb things in a row, it's just hard not to listen.
So so like in the conspiracy world, what do you think's next gonna happen? Like if you're gonna call the next shoe to drop, like Trump getting shot was pretty obvious on the scorecard, right? Like you're like, what's gonna happen? What Trump's gonna get
Well,
shot.
then-
So now
No.
what do you think? Biden's gonna have a heart attack?
No,
No.
someone's gonna actually get shot, and then it's gonna be like an entire like unraveling of like this big
Well, you think the election's gonna
undercover
happen
like
before that?
group
No.
of people that set up this whole thing.
You think somebody else is gonna get shot?
Mm-hmm.
And you think it's going to unravel everything? Like I think my problem with conspiracies is that
No,
with a
too
lot of them,
deep.
especially today,
Not like
is that
unravel,
there's
like
so
unravel their little thing, like whatever their little thing is that everyone wants us to be able to see, whoever they are.
yeah, it's like there's too many phones, too many microphones, too much shit gets recorded. Like too many people know too many things. No one knows how to keep their mouth shut. We know that personally from internal inside of this organization that we
What?
work at.
Kurt,
that no
for
one
example.
can keep their mouth
Kurt?
shut about anything. There's no way that if this was a conspiracy, like someone
I'm-
told their sister told their boyfriend, and their boyfriend posted it on Twitter. Like there's no way that this shit could stay under wraps.
I feel like there's a world out there where they kill
This
people.
dude,
who
Some-
know.
this
some
dude went,
guy
and
who
this
worked
dude went and
for-
shot at the president, and nobody
He
knew he was
doesn't
going to
have
go do
any
it.
fucking Instagram.
That's why it's
profile.
it's
He ain't got
not-
shit.
There's
That-
people. There's other people like that though.
Yeah.
Like how are you acting like
They-
that's
I'm telling you, there's a
There-
whole other
no,
world out there
this
man,
guy
you
did-
didn't know
but-
about.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not a conspiracy. Is that there's no way that you have like 30 people who know about this and none of them leaked anything. It's
Well-
just so unlikely.
There's 30 people that know about a lot of things that are never leaked.
Yeah, I know things that you don't know.
Yeah, you
We're
know
like
things that I
4
don't know,
days
but-
in. How can you expect it to already be leaked? What do you mean, eh?
No. But you're saying like there's a group of people around this, right?
Yeah.
And then they're gonna shoot another person, and then it's all gonna unravel.
Well, I think that's how it's set up. Like if it is a conspiracy, that's how it's set up to look. Like that's how they're gonna like get their way out of it. So that the finger can't be pointed at Trump. The finger can't be pointed at whoever. They're gonna make the finger point at somebody who ends up dead.
Real quick, Johnny, Trump's gonna win.
I think so.
Kurt, Trump's gonna win.
Yeah, probably.
Austin, Trump's gonna win.
Sadly.
Billy?
Landslide. Fucking,
Oh, wait, hang on.
we're all
Billy, who are
fucking
you
doomed.
voting for? Democrat or Trump?
Not Trump.
Austin?
I'm
thought
I'm not saying publicly.
Trump. Okay, so
Who are you
Johnny?
voting for?
Not Trump. I wouldn't put an insurrectionist in the office, personally. What about you?
Real quick.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So we'll
So
be,
2 Trumps, 2 not Trumps.
I didn't say Trump.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Okay. We'll be right back, and we're back.
Kurt said on the break that he's voting for Trump.
Big
No, he
Trump.
didn't. No, he didn't. Anyway,
No.
so look, moving on from that whole conversation, because we can't get too deep into politics.
Yep.
Did you guys see what happened with CrowdStrike today?
Yes.
That it went down.
Well, it didn't go down. They pushed out an update, and that update crashed Microsoft Windows.
What you saw that all the planes in the whole country except for Southwest were grounded. You saw why Southwest wasn't flying?
No, but
Or
is
was still
it,
fine?
is it they use like Linux or Mac or something?
They're still on Windows 3.1. So like they use this outdated technology. And So they're not they don't have the good cybersecurity protection that CrowdStrike would offer.
So is that good or bad?
Probably bad. Like now that we all know it, like
That's
now the
pretty
whole
funny.
world knows that Southwest is just shitty.
Well, yeah, I would say it was bad for them.
I guess we
in the
knew it
moment.
beforehand.
In the other way that they probably got to keep flying today, so they probably got some benefit from it. I saw the CrowdStrike stock was down 10%. I think as far as 15%. Like it was.
Did you
What
look at
about
Southwest?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
about Southwest?
No,
stock?
but I bet I bet all the.
Kurt's gonna pull
I
it
bet
up for
tech
us.
stocks were down as a whole.
So all these airlines rely on this one tech
That's
company.
the funny
to-
part is basically the whole fucking
whole
world
world.
is dealing with Microsoft Azure or CrowdStrike on one level or another.
Huh.
CrowdStrike being the biggest cybersecurity company and Azure being the biggest cloud company.
Huh.
They're down, but not really.
So I would imagine all the rest of the stocks are down a lot, and Southwest is only down a little bit because they didn't take the hit on the day. Overall, I think it's good for like if you're an investor in CrowdStrike. To me, it seems like it's a good investment. Like if that much stuff is reliant on CrowdStrike, and it goes down and it fucks up that much shit, that means that all these big ass companies use it. And if all these big ass companies are using it, shit, it's probably gonna be a good play
Well,
for the future.
It would be like, do you remember when Cloudflare went down? You couldn't do anything on the internet. Cloudflare hosts almost everything on the internet. And so like you couldn't access Reddit, you couldn't access YouTube, you couldn't access like anything.
Wow.
Like if you wanted to find something out, like that was like when Cloudflare, I think it was Cloudflare, when they went down, you realize that like everything you want to know is on Reddit. Like you couldn't access Reddit, you couldn't learn anything anymore.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I was thinking one of the conspiracy, like if I was like we were talking about before, is one of the next steps of the conspiracy TV show that we're all living in, like the simulation we're living in, is stuff like this starts to happen like crazy. Like all this tech shit just fucking flashes in and out. Like here's a day gone of your banking. Here's a day gone of this, and here's a day gone of that. And it just kind of sketches us all out, kind of leading up into this, like, sort of changing of the guard. You know what I mean? Which says that the next leader of our lifetime takes over. Which would be like this kind of sort of Trump dynasty.
Dynasty, huh?
Well, it's like he's got the team big enough, right? He's got enough kids. Enough of them haven't, like the ones, like his direct kids, only one of them is smart. But like out of the grandkids, probably a couple of them are smart. So he's probably got enough people, if he lasts another 10 years, to put the smart people in place so he doesn't have to do it. Like, we're not passed to his idiot kids, which he probably feels that way. Like, he's like, man, I need
He
a
might
grand.
be one of his idiot kids.
What I heard is that he really likes, like, documents. Like, if you have a degree, he's a big fan. He's a big fan of that. Yeah, so he'd wait for somebody smart. But that's sorry to get off topic on the CrowdStrike. But I think that's overall my conspiracy theory would be that different technological flashes start to happen to really.
You don't think
sketch
this
us
is just
out.
like a one-off thing, like cloud,
No.
like
This is a pattern.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't think they run COVID back. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking about conspiracy theory, like they, like the all-knowing they, like
They start hurting technology.
The group of people that pull off fucking assassinations on former presidents, shit like that. Like
We all know who
Badly.
it's the echo chamber. We all know who you're talking about.
Illuminati.
No.
Antifa.
Kurt don't know nothing.
All right, so we got anything else to add to this conversation, guys? Any more CrowdStrike? Any more global conspiracy based around tech and shit? What do you think about? You think Elon Musk will ascend? Do you think it's like it goes?
SpaceX. You think we're gonna make it to Mars?
I hope we make it to Mars.
That's the real question.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you think we made it to the moon?
You think the Earth is fucked
Do you think that we made it to the moon?
Oh.
Do you think that we made it to the moon?
I do think we
Yeah.
made it to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That seems
do.
easy peasy.
You think we made it to the
Mars
moon?
seems kind of crazy
No.
You think the Earth is flat or round?
though.
Round.
It's more like a star.
Star.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, focus.
Not.
right on.
I thought you were gonna
Austin.
say like an off-axis circle.
Wavy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wavy.
It's just strings.
Gravity is a wave.
It's a black hole.
Yeah.
You think we'll make it to Mars if we haven't made it to the moon? You think we'll make it to Mars before we make it to the
Okay,
moon?
I think we made it to the moon. I don't think the moon landing was real.
You think?
Okay. I
think-
disagree, but I get what you're saying.
You think Elon Musk takes us to Mars?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a
because
species.
like what NASA's no longer working on that type of shit.
Elon's working on that.
Elon and then
SpaceX.
Blue. What's bald guy Bezos? What's his space company?
JetBlue.
JetBlue.
No.
Yeah. No.
Blue Origin.
Blue Origin. Yeah.
No, they're not. He's
You're
not
a
going.
dick.
He's not going. He's not going there. He won't make it.
You don't think so?
No.
They're out in Is it Odessa? That's where they're based out of.
Somewhere out there.
How do you feel about Tesla and electric cars?
Oh, I still get excited when I see a Cybertruck. Like way too excited. Like I'm like, holy shit, there's a Cybertruck every time.
Yeah, I like the Teslas.
It's cool. There's a lot of.
I wouldn't get one though.
Caitlin always has this point that she doesn't want a Tesla because Elon Musk is sitting behind a desk with the button that says "shut down all Teslas." And
Yeah.
all Teslas
Yeah,
get
but, like,
shut
all-
down.
all cars-
Is that a
dude's
is
got
that a-
button,
Yeah,
the
every
Honda
car
dude's
country
got that
has
button.
that.
is that a
American
real
car
fear
company.
of yours?
No.
Yeah, in a way, right? Like, don't we have to like really trust that money is over all? Because right now, Elon has built the number one way to get information out in the world. He has the number one way to have internet very soon. Like pretty soon, we'll like all our connections
he's a
will start
conspiracy
all going
theorist.
through satellite. He's like he has the cars, like he has enough cars and enough of the electric car infrastructure so that at some point when that grows big enough, he just says Uber, shut it fucking down, because that's what's going to start happening.
Yeah.
Is Uber's going to start buying massive amounts of cars through Tesla. Like they say, like Tesla has the opportunity to be the cab company. They're just going to either buy or co-opt Uber and Lyft or whatever other companies are using the Teslas.
Yeah.
Almost like rental car companies like Hertz will just become a Tesla fucking Tesla.
Damn, because you don't
Auto.
got to drive far. And it's
For most situations. And then Tesla probably has some shit coming up pretty soon that can take their car 1,000 miles. So if you're not going to go more than 1,000 miles on a vacation, I'm just saying not now, but pretty soon.
What do you mean by pretty soon?
what about a
5 years.
plane?
Like
10 years?
Like okay. I was gonna say like
That's pretty
5
cool.
years ago we thought drones were gonna be delivering things in like the next year, and now no one even talks about drones delivering
They
things.
starting some places like
That
little
happens.
cars, little
Yeah.
cars that go.
Did
Very,
things
very,
sometimes.
very little. Like 5 years ago, it seemed like it was a thing that was
And
about
in
to
some
happen.
cities, people don't like
I think my package
some
came via
cities like
drone the other
people's
day.
Ubers already don't have a driver. Like the Waymo and shit is way more advanced. Like they never let drivers come in around here, but overall, so
They tried
Anyway.
the OS campus. Fucking
For a while, the cruisers, remember,
cars.
Sky would fucking stand in front of him in the
Fuck
street.
you, cruise cars.
What happened to him?
They killed
They
someone.
killed someone. And then,
For real?
No, I think they just injured them.
I thought it might have been Sky. I haven't seen him.
You
in a
told
while.
me yesterday they killed someone.
Me?
No.
Oh.
No, like they did hit
What?
someone. There was an accident with one, and that's why they got pulled. But
Can't trust anything this guy says.
I don't know. They killed
Where did
him.
Liv go?
Home. Gone forever.
Anyway, this has been the Glassmith Pod. Please like, subscribe, follow, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Come by our shops, 2039 Airport Boulevard, 2512 Rio Grande,
give me my hat. You're a
1606
dick.
East 6th Street, and 1906 East
I'm
Caesar
being
Chavez.
attacked.
Come holler at us. Appreciate you. Late.